All right, we are recording. Hey, everybody. So tonight I am super, super pumped to have you guys hear a story of an absolutely amazing coach that's an inspiration to me. And I believe her story is unique and not one that you might hear all the time as like a classic story in the Beachbody world. And what's so beautiful about this business is that each and every one of us has a unique story that will inspire specific people. And that's why this team effort is amazing, because together we really can achieve so much more, because each other's stories and experiences are what help us reach more people. So tonight we're going to hear from a coach on our team, Vaughn, who's going to share her story about how coaching has touched and impacted her life. And then I'm going to share a little bit about what the coaching opportunity is all about. So take it away, Haley.
All right. Hey, everybody. Haley here. And honestly, it's such an honor to be here with you guys tonight. To be completely honest, I had no idea I would be sitting in the seat having this opportunity to do this. I never imagined being here speaking with you all, not only about this opportunity and how passionate I am in it, but also how it's helped me reach goals and start turning my dreams into reality. It's just been incredible. But to rewind a little bit and share a little bit about me and where I was before Beachbody, just going to hit a couple bullet points, because if I go into it all too deep, then we'll be here for like an hour. But before Beachbody, my health was close to hitting rock bottom. I was losing more weight than what I could have. Doctors weren't able to tell me or give me any kind of direction in what would help me. So I was just kind of left stuck in my health with no answers. I was working 50 plus hours at a job that was truly leaving me drained, exhausted, and completely unfulfilled. I was out of college, but with the jobs that I was trying to seek that were for my degree were nowhere in sight. And if I wanted a job, then it was across the country in Washington State. And my boyfriend, soon to be husband at the time, we definitely wanted to stay put. So moving wasn't an option for us. So you could say I was completely lost in direction in my health. I didn't have any confidence. I was losing self-love because of how sick I was, and I didn't have any drive. But most importantly, what killed me was that we were newly married at this time, when I was so low, and I wanted to be the best for myself. I wanted to be the best for my new husband, and I felt like I was stuck and I couldn't be who I wanted to be. So that was the hardest point for me. And little did I know I was settling for less in my career, in my health, and in my life. I knew there was something more for me, but I just didn't know where to go to look for it and where to turn. So the only option that I see when I'm stuck in that point is just to pray. And through prayer, I believe that something amazing came. And that something happened to be in a form of my now friend, Megan, who is a coach on this team. She came to me and just started to talk. And the more we learned about each other, of course, the more I learned that, okay, she's a coach, but I didn't know what a coach was. I didn't know what that meant. But here was this amazing girl who just reached out and was giving me this love that I never had before in a girlfriend. It's completely changed my life, what she introduced me to. And to quickly run through that little list, after us talking for many months, I started up with Shakeology, the 21-day fix, the portion control containers, and also was introduced to a family of women who just constantly empowered and lifted me up. My health and well-being just totally got turned around from Shakeology to incorporating good, healthy nutrition and just understanding my body more. But before I said yes to all of this, did I have hesitations? Absolutely. Trust me, I was not easy to convince. Starting with the shakes and ending with the coaching opportunity, I truly thought it was all completely bogus. I was scared about the money. I was scared that it wasn't going to work for me. I was afraid of what others were going to think of me and what they were going to say about me being a part of a network marketing business. I didn't believe I could be successful, and I was completely doubtful. But for some reason, I just had this weird voice in the back of my head that told me to go for it. So here I was, a tiny, sick little girl who was lost. I had that big dreams back then, but I felt like they were too big for me to ever reach. So I settled, and I kept settling until I just decided to take that leap of faith, because I knew I really had nothing else to lose. And what I had to gain was more than I could have ever imagined. Yes, I have gained my weight back, which has honestly been the biggest blessing because that was my number one goal for me. But I gained awareness and confidence. I've gained self-love, genuine friendships and girlfriends. I found my direction, and I wake up every morning now with intention. I have fire in me that I've never had before. And trust me, I'm not saying that every day is just like butterflies and fireworks and everything beautiful. I mean, I have my hard days too, but I really do feel like this opportunity has given me just something that I was missing and something that I've been needing in my life. Um, now I make goals, and I'm reaching for these goals one day at a time. And before, I never made goals. I never even sat down to think what my goals could even be. And with that, I want to share something with you because I feel very passionate in it. And I just want to share that, if I can do it, you can do it. So there's no boasting in this at all. But over the weekend, I feel like I kind of entered a new chapter in this whole opportunity in my business. And that chapter kind of got open when I opened up an email that I received. And in that email, it was from Team Beachbody, who was congratulating me for earning a trip. And as I read on, it was for the 2018 Riviera Maya Success Club trip. Now, if you don't know, Beachbody is amazing with awarding every coach, even challengers, in any big or small achievement that they make. They do not let that go by the wayside. So they award every year. They do these amazing trips, whether it's cruises or trips to all-inclusive resorts, but they happen once a year. And you have to get an invite for it, or, of course, be so qualified that you're able to get in. But I received this email that I was able to go next year. And that was one of my goals. That was something that was on my vision board. I was setting out to attain, but I had no idea that it would happen this soon. And it truly brought me to tears over the weekend. I could be very emotional. You could ask my husband. He saw me in tears because I just couldn't describe how I felt. But looking back years before, even while I was trying to decide if coaching was for me or not, here I was back then, this girl who thought so low of herself because of her confidence, and thought that coaching wasn't going to be for her because I didn't have the luck. These things could happen to everybody else, but it would never happen to me. And this award, this trip, is one of the big things that I've encountered so far in my coaching career. And it just totally lit a huge fire under my butt, and it just gave me proof that when you work hard, you get awarded and things are going to come. I can't tell you how amazing it was for me to meet my husband at the door that last Friday afternoon when he came home from work, and for me to share with him that we together are going on this trip. It was priceless. It was such a beautiful moment. So, if you are in search of happiness, if you're in search of some amazing, genuine friendships, if you're needing something that is going to give you fulfillment, freedom, an opportunity to change not only your life, but others around you, if you're tired of settling for less like I was doing, putting yourself last or on the back burner, or, even if you have big dreams that you think are maybe too big, like staying at home, being a stay-at-home mom with your kids, or not having to worry about little expenses or even monthly payments. Honestly, never think your dreams are insignificant, because if you keep saying it is what it is, you'll never know that it could be so much more. So I just want, if you want to bless others while being blessed, I urge you to pray hard over this. Take a step out of your comfort zone and do something like signing up to become a Beachbody coach, because that blessing that comes from being a part of this team and what the opportunity can do for you and your family is absolutely priceless. So thank you guys.
Thank you so much for sharing, Haley. I am so unbelievably proud of you for reaching that business goal, especially. I know, at least for me, it brings it to light as we see people just like us achieving these goals, right? And what's really cool is that Beachbody, like Haley said, rewards people for their hard work. And I know Haley wasn't trying to boast, but I'm going to boast her up a little bit and brag for her that this is a super big deal to earn a trip like this. And how you earn a trip like this is that absolutely anybody can earn it, but it takes helping people consistently every month get started on fitness and nutrition journeys and get started right where they are and achieve their goals and be there with them every step of the way. And Haley has been consistently over the past years doing this, and she earned this trip. And what that means is her and her husband together get to stay at an all-inclusive resort. They don't have to pay for that. All inclusive. And you get to take somebody with you. And what a beautiful thing for her family to get to experience. So I'm so proud of you, Haley. So amazing. Great work. So for those of you who are tuning in right now and you are considering whether this whole Beachbody thing might be right for you, I just wanted to give you a few little tidbits about who Beachbody is, what they are, and what they're not. And the first thing I just wanted to remind you of, in case you didn't know, Beachbody is a highly reputable company. They've been around for a while, and they are the leaders in fitness and nutrition. They have programs that are done by celebrities. We're on infomercials. We're on TV. We're all over the internet. We now have streaming of all our workouts, every workout that's ever been created, just like Netflix, and we call that Beachbody On Demand. We have an amazing compensation plan and earning opportunity where you earn anywhere from 25 to 40% commissions on anything that you sell through your site, which is given to you by Beachbody. You also get a 25% discount on your products, which is how many of us even got started in this, because we love these products. And part of being a coach is believing in these amazing products, using them in your day-to-day life. And we call that one of our vital behaviors in coaching, being a product of the product, being proof that these products work. So who should coach and why should you coach? You should coach because you're somebody with a big heart who wants to help other people. This is not a get-rich-quick thing. This is not a pyramid scheme kind of business. This is a business that, like Haley said, you're going to get rewarded. It's a direct reflection of the lives you change, the people you help, the people that you recommend the amazing products to that you love and enjoy. And what's super cool about it is that it doesn't take talent. It just takes skill that you learn. And we're here as an amazing team full of people who want to see you grow and learn to support you every step of the way. Beachbody is something that can be done in a small amount of time or a large amount of time. Like we shared, you'll be paid as a direct reflection of the work that you do. You don't have a guaranteed salary. You're paid off the work you do. Like Haley shared, and that she gets to wake up every day with purpose. One of the things that we're big advocates for in Beachbody is personal growth and development. And that is what I truly believe is one of the biggest blessings out there. So if you're somebody who's open to growth, open to change, open to hustle, that can bring you the most rewarding, both financially, physically, emotionally, everything, bring you an amazing community of people. If you're open to that, you should totally become a coach. The only regret I personally have is that I didn't start sooner. So if you are somebody considering this, please reach out to the coach who sent you to this call today. And, don't be surprised when they ask you after you listen to it, what did you like best about it? Because we want to help you figure out if this is the right opportunity for you. And if it is, know that we're here for you every step of the way. We meet every week. We share stories every week. And, we're doing this together every step of the way. So thank you for tuning in. If you're a guest on our call tonight, this is the time where you can just hit that leave meeting button, but we sure hope to see you on in the weeks to come as not just a guest, but a member of our awesome community. So thank you for being on, and have a wonderful evening to our guests.